Getting my my midday meal in. I'm not going to eat through this whole video, but I just had an onboarding call with a client that just enrolled in my Next Level Dads program, which is, you know, kind of like my inner circle. It's like my 1 year long program that comes after Foundations, and we were just going through, you know, a little bit of what the next 12 to 14 months look like. And when I think about the level of coaching that I provide on the inner circle side of things, it's much more about like the environment and the lifestyle side of things and everything else that nobody talks about. Like, here's the thing that frustrates me so much with guys looking to get in shape, and especially with like 99% of the coaching industry, is they literally just teach macros, what to eat, how much water to drink, and all that other stuff. And that's like fucking 10% of it. And the reason being is because the only reason you don't hit your macros, and the only reason you don't track your food, and the only reason you eat like shit all the time, and the only reason you look the way that you do is your fucking belief system. It actually is very little to do with your macros. And the reason being is because I could give you the macros. I could give you the diet strategy. I could print out a PDF. I could post a fucking picture on it. It would be this beautiful, amazing thing. I could email it to you, and I could get on the phone with you every single week for 15 minutes. And I promise you that if that's all I did, and I only ever asked 3 questions: did you do your workouts? Did you hit your macros? And did you get enough sleep? And did you drink your water? So 4 questions. If that's all I did, and I did no coaching around anything other than that, you wouldn't get results. Why do I know this? And why can I say that with absolute conviction? Because that's what I fucking did. Like, I spent, let me grab some water. I spent my first year of coaching guys to lose weight, coaching to macros, coaching to a diet strategy, coaching to workouts. And one guy out of like my first 20 clients actually got any notable results. Everybody else was just, they didn't get shit. Like, they barely lost any weight. They barely changed their bodies. And out of those first 20 clients, none of them continued work with me except for the one client. I actually have another YouTube video on him. It's like my long form, like how to lose 20 to 40 pounds. His name's Nick. It's actually my very first client. The reason why he stuck around with me was because eventually, he's a very like cognizant and has great belief systems already. So we kind of aligned on a very internal scale as well. And he was the first client that ever was just like, dude, I need help with like everything else. Like, fitness was great, but like, could you help me get my shit in order? Like, I need to grow my business. I want to get married. Like, I just had a kid. Like, can you help me with everything else? And I was like, sure. Like, I can teach you everything that I'm doing that's made my life significantly better the past couple of years, and the belief systems that I have, the decision-making processes. He's been with me now for 3 years. Go fucking figure. Like, because I'm changing his life. I'm changing his belief systems. I'm not just talking about fucking macros. So if you're considering working with a coach, work with one that actually understands how human beings operate. So I want to give you guys some value, right? You're taking your valuable time to sit here and watch me bullshit in my kitchen. Let me give you some fucking value. So here you go. I want you to start to set up your environment properly, okay? We're not going to go too heavy into the belief systems here. I want to keep this video relatively short. So a couple things you can set up in your environment that will help you with the hitting the macros and the diet strategy and everything like that, okay? First things first. Start sleeping in your gym clothes. Oh, that's weird. I like to sleep in my underwear. Cool. Sleep in your gym shorts and keep your t-shirt and your shoes and your socks right next to the bed. Make it as easy as humanly possible. The second thing you need to do is you need to get your goals. Okay, whether that's an old picture of you from high school, a picture of Brad Pitt from Fight Club, something else like a written document. I don't care. I don't care what it is. Put it on your fucking mirror and start seeing it the very first thing in the morning. You're brushing your teeth. You're thinking about bills. You're thinking about getting your kids to school. You're thinking about everything else. I want you to finally start to think of yourself. But if you don't have something that triggers it, right? Like wake up in the morning, I'm brushing my teeth, and it's right there in your fucking face. If you don't have something to trigger it, it's gonna be hard for you to remember to even think about it. And that's why people set goals on January 1st and it all goes away. The second thing is I want you to go into your kitchen and take everything that would work against your fitness goals and move it into a cabinet that is either hard to reach, out of sight, something. If you have like a standard pantry where you open it up and there's Lay's and calorie-filled drinks and Gatorades and snacks and popcorn, take all that out, because I know the kids want to eat it. That's fine. You don't need to throw it away. You need to get it out of like your view, right? And just say, hey, kids, you get your own drawer. And so that way, when you go to the pantry to grab something to eat, you're only seeing things that are going to help you hit your macros. Those are just a couple key things. Lastly, this is really all you need to do is you need to get some form of accountability. Just some form of accountability. A friend, a coworker, a buddy. Your wife doesn't count. She won't hold you accountable. She loves you too much. She's afraid to be hard on you. You need someone who can be fucking right in your face about it. Where if they see you fucking up, they're actually going to call you out. And if you don't have any friends like that, go to the link in the description, apply to work with Unbreakable Dads. I will help you set up your environment. I will coach you with everything else around macros. You will also get a diet strategy and workout program, but I'm going to help you overhaul your whole fucking life so that way you can actually hit the goals, because I promise you, it ain't fucking workouts. Click the link in the description to check it out. And if you want to subscribe, you could fucking do that too, or follow me on Instagram. Any of those things work. Peace.